Hi everybody. Today we're going to finish up learning all the chords you need to know in order to play almost all the songs your church is doing if you're doing contemporary music. First we're going to learn 3 new chords, and these are a little bit harder than the ones we've already learned, and then we're just going to breeze right through the rest of them and wrap this up. But first, there's somebody I'd like you to meet.
Hi, my name is Fats. I was in the middle of a very important nap, but it's nice to meet you. I really gotta go now. Bye.
Okay, boy, go finish your nap. That was my cat. His name is Fats. Okay, let's get to the music. Right, now we're going to learn 3 new chords, and that's going to be just about everything you need to know to play just about all the songs you're doing in church. The chords we're going to learn today are F, B flat, and B minor. These are a little bit harder. This is going to be the first bar chord we learn. It's kind of a bar chord. We're going to use our index finger to bar the 2 highest strings on the 1st fret. Then we're going to take our middle finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the G string, and our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D string. And that is your F chord. Now we're going to learn B flat, and we're only going to be able to play 3 strings, the 3 highest strings. We are going to put our index finger on the 1st fret of the high E string, and our pinky finger on the B string 3rd fret, and our ring finger on the G string 3rd fret. And remember, it's only the 3 highest strings. That is a B flat chord. Now you can play it with an open D string if you want. Technically that's called a B flat with a D in the bass, but the D note is part of the B flat chord, so it's kind of convenient if you accidentally hit that open D string. It won't sound bad at all if you're on a worship team by yourself. It'll sound a little different. And the last one we're going to learn is B minor. We're going to use these 3 fingers to play an A minor chord. I'm sure you remember how to play it. Such a great chord. And now we're going to scoot it up 2 frets. 1, 2, and we're going to take our index finger and bar the 2nd fret of the 5 highest strings, and that is a B minor. Now, if you can cheat, and instead of barring, just put your index finger on the high E string, 2nd fret, and you can play the 4 highest notes that way. That's a B minor. Those are all the chords. If you know how to play all those chords, you got it, baby. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about music theory. It's going to be really simple. Most of these songs have 6 chords in them at the most. If you're in the key of C, the chords that are probably going to be in that song: C, F, G, A minor, E minor, D minor. That's it. If you're in the key of A, you're going to have A, D, and E, B minor, F sharp minor, and C sharp minor. We didn't really learn those. So what do? You take that song that's in A, and you take your little capo capo, hello capo, and put it on the 2nd fret and play it in the key of G. So now all you got to play is G, C, D, E minor, A minor, B minor. And you know how to play all those. So we're going to go right into intermediate lessons next. And one of the differences, and I'm not going to be saying things like take your middle finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the G string. I'm going to say play an A note, because that's an A note. So you may have to actually learn all the notes on your fretboard. It's a really good thing to learn, and it's not that hard. It's not like learning how to speak Spanish or Portuguese or anything like that. It's pretty easy. So learn the notes. You know all the basic chords, learn the notes, and we're going to keep going. I want to just talk for a second about the way I play the guitar. It's really weird. I use all 4 fingers and thumb on both hands, or 5 fingers, on both hands, and I hardly ever use a pick. About 5% of the time I use a pick. But if I were to play a C chord, you can hear every note, and I'm actually plucking all 5 strings. That's just the way I play. And I don't know how my playing evolved into that, because I don't know anybody else that plays it that way. I'm sure there are millions of people play the guitar, but that's what 50 years of playing the guitar will do to you. Even if I'm playing a melody, I usually never use a pick. And so that's that. And I try not to ever think about what finger I'm putting on what fret. That's going to throw me off. 99% of the time I'm putting the right finger on there, and I'm using the right fingers on my right hand, but all I really care about is hitting that right note or that right chord. So that's about it. Pretty quick lesson. I love you guys. I'm so glad you watched this series. And one thing that can really help me is if you write comments, I could be more effective with my time and teach exactly what you're trying to learn, especially if there's any specific song, any strumming pattern, any chord you want to know. You want to know when the last time I mowed my lawn was, just ask me. I'd be more than happy to tell you. Our church has been meeting for about 3 weeks now, and I'm so glad to be back. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll see you at the next video.